versus Team 5. Hang on, they have a name. They have a great name, too. Let me fix that.
Infinite Monkey Theorem.
There we go, okay. Now the overlay is correct.
There we go. Alright, so I would not want to be Zotto in this matchup.
Yeah, this seems like one... Ooh, alright, hey, that's a good start. This seems like one where if Leo gets started, Zotto is in for a real rough time.
Yeah, especially since, you know, Kalo's, newer to the series, this is going to be rough because Leo is like a big bully.
He's had some good stuff for sure so far, like that good 2H anti-air. He's been calling things out pretty well too. It does seem like he's a little bit uncomfortable in the Leo matchup specifically with how many times he got hit by the cross-up, but...
Oh yeah.
And we'll see how much that sticks.
His Eddie usage is pretty good, it's just, you know, unfamiliarity with Leo and everything is a killer.
Yeah, for sure. If there is a character who will run you over for not knowing exactly how he mixes you up, that's the one. That's it. Yeah, he's doing like pretty well at just kind of playing some really basic space control. Being like, nope, Leo, you are staying over there, please.
Yep, don't come here, please. I do not want to deal with any of this right now.
Oh yeah, tried to mash out there. Leo definitely, I think he's the only character who can just loop far slash
heavy slash?
Yeah. I think it's specifically far slash or 2S into 5H or 2H and back into either of them. So it's like even that little bit stronger. Yeah, it's wild. Still though, yeah, considering how new Kalo is, this has been really impressive. Like, we saw Jupiter take down some killers in their earlier match. What a bold mash. It worked out, but what a bold mash.
You gotta be a bold rascal to match there.
Okay, yeah, wall break, that should confirm it. Yep.
I don't know what move that kick is. I don't know how he does it. I just see people do it.
The big sweeping overhead kick thing?
Yeah.
It's back turned 214H, I believe. But yeah, it's a... it used to be... I mean, technically a guard crush. They just work differently. It is still a guard crush, and it does a ton of damage to break the wall.
Oh.
Yep, out of range. Yeah, Kalo has got to watch out. That's like the third time or so that he's blocked the far slash and immediately pressed a button and just gotten counter hit by the stagger. Still though, again, just one of those things, if you're not familiar, whoops, I clicked the wrong button there, with Leo, then hey, hopefully he knows for next time.
Yeah. Well, round one, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, so that's currently is 2-0 Infinite Monkey Theorem right now. Let's see. So what match are we doing now? Rosberg versus Teddy?
Yep. So Timinator. So normally the next match would be Timinator versus Shion, but Timinator is still on the way home from work. That's actually part of why we were doing the match at 10 p.m. tonight, is a bunch of people were only available pretty late, but it sounds like he got stuck at work an extra like 15-20 minutes. So we'll just be running their matches last. And yeah, no, real Kalo, that was like a real good showing for not knowing the matchup and being pretty new. Definitely impressed. Alright, cool. Rosbrack's readying up, so go ahead and spectate.
Alright.
And Kalo, if you wouldn't mind backing out of the lobby between, just for, you know, the just-in-case stability stuff.
Yeah. Where is Teddy? So, I have not seen Rosbrack play Chip, because I've only seen him play my team, and my team's all Potemkin. So...
I think his Anji is probably still the stronger character, just because he has, like, way more damage with him and stuff. Then again, I fought his Chip, like, 2 or 3 days ago, and I know that he has been kind of fiending out on the Chip.
Yeah, he, right after, actually, our match, he wanted to play the pot Chip matchup, like, literally immediately after,
yeah, that sounds about right.
The last match happened. I just got a DM and was like, hey, play my Chip. So, yeah, you definitely see that. Nagoriyuki, I don't know if this is gonna be good for Nagoriyuki. This does not seem like
Yeah, this
something I
seems
wanna do.
kind of like the Potemkin chip matchup, where one character probably loses until they get a hit. Also, I will
Yeah.
say, Teddy is very much
Oh my-
a player who will pop Blood Rage, yeah. Like, as you
Oh
saw,
my-
he went pretty ham with the specials.
Oh, that would have
So,
been.
Yeah, if
That
he'd
literally
gotten
would
the
have
wall
made up for
break.
the damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good block on the burst. Is this... Okay, couldn't quite get the wall splat, but this chip damage coming out, you know, pun not intended. Is that...
Oh my.
Wait, is that a
A
reversal?
second blood. Yeah, it is a reversal. I actually do that.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Okay.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Blood Rage-
What a great adaptation. Teddy did that backdash at round start, game 1, and immediately Ross Brack was ready to commit, chase it all the way down.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you have. Whoa. Alright.
Oh, that's actually
If
super
you-
smart. Or, sorry, go ahead.
If you have no. You know, like, if your only knowledge is that they're gonna backdash, you might as well try to go for it, see what else they do.
For sure, yeah. Ooh, yeah, couldn't quite get much from that 2P. Looks like he wasn't quite ready to confirm it. I do know that Nago can get some big stuff from there. It's going to be real interesting and kind of telling whether Teddy tries to hang on to his burst. I hope he does, but unless he's like real confident that he's going to win this. Oh, and speaking of which, that's it.
Yeah. That's Nago. Like,
So,
that, yeah.
yep. The question now becomes, does he stay chip?
I say no.
Oh, he's running
I'm
it! He's
wrong.
running it! Alright!
I am wrong, okay. He waited for me to say it, and then he stayed chip.
He had the read on the commentators. What can he do in match with reads like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, force the burst out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Nagoriyuki is a character who is very, very hard to move around if you're not incredibly familiar with like exactly where he goes. And even then, it can be difficult for sure.
Oh yeah. Like, I've played a little bit. Oh, nice. 2 in a row.
Is he gonna
Tall
go
guy.
for 3? Okay, no, he's not. Went for the strike, mistimed it slightly, but
Yeah. Oh my god. That
Yep.
is quite the super. Well, I have played against Fettuccini's Nago, and that is it. So
I haven't fought Fettuccini's Nago actually. I've only played as Kai. I'll be interested to see that and how it differs from Teddy's.
I will tell you this much: Teddy is way more willing to go into Blood Rage.
Yeah, to be fair, Teddy is a lot more willing to do that than most chips I've seen, and here comes Blood Rage, speaking of which.
Ooh, is
Yeah,
that dead?
it should be.
Alright.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
forced the burst there, because that was, like, if he loses there, that's round.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see Teddy be a little bit more cautious with that, because he's doing very well, and then he's using a bunch, like, he's doing very well with normals in neutral, and then he gets a hit and is using a bunch of specials for pressure, and it's just making Nagoriyuki very upset.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, like, just looking at how well he's controlling the screen, and, like, I get it, it's hard against Chip. Dude's fast. But
Nago, oh man, I like him a lot. I just don't like the dealing with Blood Rage.
gotcha.
Like, I know it's weird. I've played resource management characters before and they've been fun. It's just like, the ways that you can lower the Blood Rage efficiently are like the command normal with slash, which is like, okay. And then you have the command grab. So it's a resource that's like a little bit harder to manage.
Yeah, it's less of, like, directly managing. Oh my gosh, that YRC didn't hit?
That's mad unfortunate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just quick enough to get that backdash and close slash Chip. I'm actually very surprised that against someone with Chip's movement speed, it both came out as close slash and hit.
Yeah, I am also surprised that it. I thought it wasn't gonna come out as close slash. I thought it was just gonna be far slash, if anything. But
Ooh, yeah, there's that leaf grab again. Teddy doesn't look like he's quite ready for it, or knows the animation, maybe. Burst coming out, a bit of a hero burst, but see what he can do. Oh,
oh my. Don't get hit, Rosberg.
oh my gosh, yeah, hero bursts pay off sometimes, you're right. You're right, Teddy. You got me.
Alright, is that 2-0 for Teddy?
That is 2-1.
2-1, my bad.
But yep, that is, the end of that set.
Dear Lord. Teddy
Man.
is nuts.
Yeah, that was a wild match for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this Nagoriyuki. It seems like maybe Teddy is, he, like, is using his specials a lot, but it seemed like he got a read on when he could get the command grab later, and as soon as he started getting that, then hey, it's no longer an issue.
Yeah.
So it might just be that he likes to go for that style of read more.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, whatever, I can unlock my character.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So what is next now?
Next up is
Jupiter
going to
versus
be...
Shion?
Yep, this should be Leo versus Geo.
Oh, I have not seen a lot of Geo other than Diamond Mew, but...
Yeah, Diamond Mew is definitely the one who comes to mind when I hear Geo. Shion showed up last Saturday at Offline SSF, and got, I believe it was 4th, right behind Ballfrog and Unhawk. But they kind of went through a bracket tear to get there, and just ended up, like, good. Unhawk is, you know, very good, and if you're a character who fights in Potemkin's range, you know.
Yeah. Is Unhawk back on playing more Potemkin lately, or still on the Ino?
I believe it's Potemkin. He actually backed out of the league because he wasn't, like, super feeling any of the characters in the game yet.
Oh, yeah.
But he said he's gonna just be kind of playing on Saturdays and stuff and hanging out with people, but probably not the league itself.
Oh, it's still fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so with that, I think he went back to, you know, the tried and true.
Yeah, I honestly, I wasn't feeling a lot of this game at first, but, I don't know, I just really like command grabbing people, and I like seeing that big red chunk out of their health bar, you know?
That's fair. A big red chunk, or big red chunk from counter.
Yeah, counter. That's, yeah, it's pretty fun, honestly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd want to play anybody but Potemkin, you know?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, who needs movement, right?
Yeah. Listen, as long as I can make a read and then someone dies because I made a cool read, I think I'm gonna have fun in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Potemkin is definitely the character for that.
Yeah. I, over quarantine I played a lot of Street Fighter, you know, because I had never really touched the series. And I just kind of, like, played a lot of Zangief and Hugo, and I was like, you know what, this is pretty fun, actually. Because, honestly, Hugo, I'm gonna go on a third strike tangent.
Yeah, go for it.
Hugo kind of
shows up.
Yeah, Hugo kind of cheats a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. Like I know Hugo's like not that good, but it's funny how cheap it is. Like the clap. How much do you know about third strike?
It has parries and the Daigo parry, and past that I only know like basic stuff. You know, Chun-Li is super good. Ken's DP is safe on block, and it's still not great. Weird stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, Hugo has a move that's just kind of like, it's a clap that's like slow on startup, but is super plus on block, right? So you use it for like Oki and stuff. But the thing is, it like almost kind of sort of frame traps into itself, so you can kind of just keep doing it.
Yeah, I know the clap you're talking about. I know the animation for it.
So it's like, you kind of just keep doing it, and then if they try to do something out, you know, if you space it right, it's kind of hard to press a button. They can parry it. That's why you got to mix it up. Obviously, parry is the great equalizer. But like, you can clap. They have to respect it. If they jump, Hugo has a anti-air command grab without spending meter, which is excellent. Hugo's just a very cool grappler. I'm a big fan.
And he has that like big command run, right? Or is that a special? Or sorry, is that a special or a super?
The one where he like runs through and does like a clothesline or whatever. That's a
I'm just
the
thinking
big
of him like just kind of like running forward weirdly.
Oh, so that is a special, and there's two that have a similar animation. One of which is a strike, and the other one's a throw.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty cool.
I see.
And
also,
the throw wall carries. Okay,
into
Shion's
this
here.
match, we've got Leo versus Geo.
Two monkeys. There are infinite monkeys.
Yeah, infinite monkey theorem, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be... Yeah, Leo likes to go behind people a lot. Geo likes to dash in front of people a lot. So... it's gonna be some... Actually, man, I'm trying to think... I wonder how Geo does against Leo in neutral. It might actually be kind of tough.
Yeah, I feel like when you're winning, obviously, because it's Geo, but like, I don't know how you get there so much.
Yeah,
it's like,
normally you want to try and like limit Leo's options, but
yeah, what do you do to do that?
yeah, I don't know how much of that is just like, Geo's a new character, so I don't fully understand her versus
I mean,
Leo, who
Shion's putting in work, so
yeah, for sure. I will be interested to see though, because we saw a very, very good. That should be dead.
yeah.
I saw a very good response come out of Jupiter earlier. Shion went for the overhead flip kick thing, Greed Sever, that's plus, and just immediately flash kicked as soon as it came out. And yeah, if you're looking for stuff like that successfully, speaking of things to look for that limit their options, then that can be very good. Nice tick throw.
Whole lot of I like the use of throws a lot.
For sure,
Like,
yeah, and that was a really good jump to bait the throw tech attempt and just be like, ooh, counter hit jump in, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
I like the Shion adaptation is kind of real now.
For sure. Let's hope it's not too little too late, because sometimes you can just get Leo rounded. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you just can't get Leo rounded twice in a row.
Uh-oh. That's how the Leo round starts, though.
Yeah.
Okay, good jump over the low. Yeah, Jupiter a little bit late there. That slide on far slash is always so wild. It just goes so far.
Oh yeah. Back turn. Oh, catches it. Oh.
Yeah, tried to press, but Jupiter reacting just in time. It does, yeah, close that round out. So let's see if Shion can close out one more and actually get a point on the board. Hey, that's a good start.
I mean, with this, all you have to do is just not let Leo out of the corner, right? So,
Yeah, burst is out. Oh, and back into the corner. This should be big
yeah.
damage. Well,
I almost would have held corner. I'm
with
not
the
one
wall
playing
damage, I'm not sure that was actually an option. It's like anything would have wall stuck there. But hey, speaking of which, just kind of puts him back there. I'm like, hey,
Oh, yeah, that does it.
I didn't let you out of there. Get back in the corner.
You don't need to hold corner if you just get put back in the corner.
Exactly. I'm wondering what Jupiter's doing that's getting hit by this 5H. Because that is, like, round start big counter is definitely not the optimal way to start a round.
Yeah.
That said, it's not like he's taking too much damage off of it, so it's not a huge deal by any means. And yeah, I think that 2D crushed a throw.
Oh?
Oh
Nice.
no, this is probably
This
just dead.
has got to be the round, right? There's no way this doesn't.
No. Shion started with a punch, so it prorated. I'm pretty sure generally, so there's like optimal 5D combos, and then there's like pressing slash heavy slash heavy slash heavy heavy, which does like 4 less damage. So just do that.
Well, the great thing about Potemkin is his optimal and his.
Oh my
the
gosh,
other one
good
is the
flash
same
kick
thing.
on that cross up too.
Yeah, that monster positioning. Okay. Oh, yeah, just guard things. Oh.
Yeah, he kind of got away with only a very light slap on the wrist for whiffing a grab at that range. That said, this might... Oh no, he didn't spend the meter to kill! Looks like he didn't need it in the end, but he could have cleaned that up without the extra interaction. Always important to find those.
Yeah.
That far slash slides so far when you do it out of dash.
Oh. Nice, gets the low. Big damage. I don't know Geo combos, so that's probably the optimal one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, steals corner and no burst anywhere in sight.
No burst. Also no meter, so... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Leo does crazy damage without it, but, you know.
Yeah, the next, like, real, like, combo starter hit here should do it. Good use of YRC there, yeah.
And
that should be it, yep.
Yeah, with the positive bonus, that's a Leo's Guts coming in clutch, yeah. But with the positive bonus, oh geez, that was definitely I think that was hard for Shion to win that, because Leo was about to get an RC, which, you know, obviously helps the chances of getting a solid counter hit or just any starter a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely one where, like, health and burst and meter as a snapshot were about the same. Yeah, one had positive bonus, and that is a snowball mechanic for sure.
Oh yeah. Now we get to see Mei.
Totsugeki.
I don't know how to play Mei other than Totsugeki, so I like tried Mei because I'm always a big Mei fan, right? In like any Guilty Gear, but I just kind of wasn't feeling it this time, I guess.
That's fair. Yeah, she's super good, but I don't know, sometimes you just don't feel a character, right?
But yeah. So I know like her basics, I just don't know how to like apply like anything new that's come up.
Sure, yeah, most of what I know about Mei, I actually haven't fought one in a surprisingly long time for how common the character is. But, you know, H-Dolphin is plus, but you can mash it on startup. S-Dolphin is minus, but if you try and mash, you get counter hit. Jump H is amazing. Jump 2H beats anti-airs. And Geo actually has a surprisingly weak 6P, from my experience. I don't know, I might be wrong there, but
I wouldn't
that's
be
what it felt like to me.
I will say though, from the time that I fought Timmy, I noticed that he likes to...
Oh my gosh, they're just playing Leapfrog.
Yeah. He really, really likes to jump. And I know that's like Mei's pretty good at from air to ground situations. But like if you do it too much, like especially because air dashing in is slower in this game.
Man, Shion is getting so much mileage off of round start 5H, by the way.
Yeah, I don't... Man, I don't know. Is that like fast move? I don't know the data on that move at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it just is like faster than most pokes at that range, maybe? I don't know. Okay, yeah, cleans that one up. Last round, we almost saw a Magic Pixel comeback. Shion definitely shutting it down this time around, though.
Oh, that move.
Slightly disjointed.
Slightly disjointed. Not a wall break?
Yeah,
I feel like that should have been broken.
I'm not sure how Geo combos over in the wall work. I feel like most characters probably could have gotten a wall break there, but I don't know. She might just not have any that juggle up in the correct way. Then again, she gets that strong strike throw in the corner anyways, so probably not too worried about it. Oh my gosh, nice block on the burst, but wasn't quite ready to do anything after blocking it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I 100% thought that May's anchor hit Geo behind her and killed.
Yeah, I would have believed it. But I'm gonna mention one of the so I did a lot of like labbing out damage and stuff because I like doing that. And one thing with May that I feel like is important as someone who played May for about a day. So I'm the expert here.
What's that?
Is using your meter to get damage off of that like command normal overhead.
Oh yeah, for sure. Her and Chip definitely have those. They're the fast 6Ks that don't combo unless you have a weird setup, and in this game that setup is meter. Also, Shion taking that round and is on a set point here, actually. Tim has been, like, doing good stuff for sure and just hasn't quite been able to close it out. I'm not sure if it's the damage that's lacking or what. But...
yeah, I mean, I really made me think about it last game because, he landed 2 back-to-back overheads and had 50 meter to spend on it and then just let it rock, right? And with the wall right there, that would have been a ton of damage.
Yeah, May generally a character with particularly high damage, especially if you can get some of the... I don't know if you've seen the facing the corner wail from behind delayed wall splat thing. And I think that should do it. Yeah, Shion cleaning up that round there.
2-0 for Team 10? Or is...
You hungry?
Yeah. So what's the score right now? Or actually, I'll just... Geo 5H is frame 10, according to Rosbrag.
That'll do it, yeah, okay.
Alright, well. 5-5, it looks like, according to the stream, so that's even match. Timmy versus Kalo.
Yep, this is going to be Timmy versus Kalo, and then Jupiter versus Pain, and then Rosbrack versus Kalo, and then 2 matches after that too. So we're about halfway through.
Alright. I'm pretty excited for this one, since I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I've also never seen this matchup.
Yeah, you know.
What I do know is Dolphin is annoying, but Timmy doesn't really use... Like, okay, I shouldn't say he doesn't use Dolphin. He doesn't, like, spam Dolphin. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I feel
know
like
what you're talking about. Definitely less Dolphins per second than I'm used to seeing in that last match.
Yeah, because, like, Dolphin... Alright, so I'm not knowledgeable about the frame data, right? But first from, like, vibes, when I was playing some May, I felt like Dolphin could kind of be used as, like, old Hammerfall or whatever, where, like, yeah, it's like, you would use it while you're doing your pressure to just kind of, like, tack on an extra bit. Okay, so with Hammerfall, you just hit the brakes, but, like, for this, you can kind of, like, you're a little minus, but if they mash, you can get a counter hit, so you're not really minus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for her, it's just more of a mix-up between, you know, the plus Dolphin and the minus Dolphin, as opposed to having the armor or whatever, but yeah. And, oh, you know, we were talking about not seeing a whole ton of Dolphin. That has not been the story of this match so far.
Holy moly, that's a lot of Dolphin. Maybe Timmy hears this.
Hey, that is always possible. I'm curious how Oppose works against Dolphin.
How Oppose? Which one's Oppose?
It's the one where Eddie summons, and then it's the Eddie summon where he's like a shield. With the weird wiggly arms.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I'd like to see a little bit.
Oh boy. Couldn't quite pick up off it. That is a huge damage starter for sure. Real important anti-air.
Yeah. I like the use of a kick Eddie. I don't know what the moves are called, but that little set of drills is pretty handy.
Yeah, there was the two 6Ks again. without the meter to convert them, but just kind of linked them together. They are plus on hit. They're just not plus enough to combo off of.
Yeah. It keeps you an advantage. I also think it'd be cool to see a little bit of Timmy using, what is it? Overhead kiss? The throw?
Oh, the command grab? Yeah.
Yeah. That is a monstrously good starter, if I remember right. And I could be wrong, but I feel like I used it a lot to like pretty decent success as just like a strike throw mix-up.
Sure. I actually kind of hope to see, I think it's Stampede? Drunken Shade? What I don't know. Zotto command grab.
Zotto command grab, yeah.
Oh,
hey.
Wake up BRC to screen check. I like the use of Shark to cover himself on the way down, too.
Yeah. Really smart Eddie placement and usage and stuff.
Are we going to see the burst come out? Oh, no!
Burst.
He's not giving it up, and that's actually saved his life here. Ah, okay, yeah, not quite enough. Still got that real close.
Yeah, if that... Oh, man, if that not using the burst paid off, that would have been, like, the genius brain. Oh, there's the overhead kiss.
It looks like solid damage. Probably not, like, optimal starter, but, I mean, hey, as far as going off of a grab...
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you can get vertical dolphin off of that into, like, some kind of wall splat, which is... Or maybe it's horizontal dolphin. Something. You can, like, work with that throw in the corner so well.
Also, that was definitely one of those where, like, Callow was doing very well for the most part, but every once in a while, Mei just gets pressure started, and it's like, oh no.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, she just kind of runs people over for sure.
Yeah. Quick side note, I've been playing Monster Hunter, and so when I pull up the wheel, I'm like, oh, there's a similar thing in Monster Hunter, but you use the right stick to pick it, so I'm like trying to do the things with the wheel, and then I'm like, why isn't it moving?
Gotcha. And no, don't worry,
So
Callum. Honestly, you're doing, like, very well, considering you are the latest addition to the Kickstart League.
Yeah.
There's, like, clear signs of, like, adaptation and, you know, good signs of things to progress quickly from, I guess is how I'd put it. So don't worry about it too much. Also, you should probably spectate.
I didn't realize they were already in here. Alright. Jupiter vs. Teddy. This is another one I'm excited for, actually, because Teddy's showing last time was kind of nuts.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see if he decides to play Nagoriyuki like Susanoo again, or you're just like, yeah, whatever, I will unlock my character after I get a read on when I can command grab you. Or if he'll try and play a bit more patient in a slightly slower paced matchup. Nago can probably control space against Leo a bit better than Chip.
Yeah. Okay. The Teddy's bursts are something else.
Yeah, they tend to be very early.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, on the upside means that you are almost guaranteed to get 2 per set. But... Or 2 per game, I guess. There's that command grab. Alright, it's his turn to just go buck wild with these specials. Yeah. Nice throw. Super ready for it.
That, like, strike throw mix-up off the command dash almost convinced me to play Nago in this game.
Sure.
Because I just love that so much, but, yeah, I wasn't. The throw doesn't do enough damage. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, we got Jupiter over here. Oh my gosh, what a low crush. Just went right over that low poke there. Yeah, chose to break the wall with a normal instead of the super. Just kind of reset to neutral, but with the extra 50. I'm surprised we haven't seen more flash kicks coming out, actually. I don't know if Nago has extended hurt boxes on the sword, though, so maybe he doesn't. What a mash out, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that...
Oh, no.
Okay.
He doesn't know. Yeah, you hold down back until Nagoriyuki puts his mask back on.
You just... If he... Yeah.
Oh,
you just don't do it. That's so sad. That's like...
That's very sad, yeah. I was like, what are you gonna do as Nagoriyuki? Jump up there?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got in just in time before that came out. And it looks like Teddy does know that front side of that Berserker Slash, the move where Leo, tries to dash through you, if you block it without the cross-up, he is minus. You can press buttons there. If he crosses you up,
yeah.
don't do it. You die.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna mention. It'd be cool if Jupiter paid closer attention to Teddy's blood meter, because you can get a good punish if you don't. If that like burst kind of thing, that invincible hit, if that whiffs, you get a mad punish on that.
Yeah, you get a punish
you get
on it,
whatever you want.
and the whole combo, he's draining his life at like, what, 20% per second or something absurd?
Yeah, an obscene amount. Also gold burst at round start, nice.
Speaking of absurd amounts of damage, too. A little bit less absurd, because it is on Leo. Oh!
Yeah.
Aggressive start there, for sure.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
PRC, I love that.
Oh! Yeah, Teddy had the right idea, but just didn't press a button on the way down. Or if he did, it whiffed, because I think the close slash moved Leo forward just slightly.
Yeah, that sucks. But we still got the round.
Yeah, looks like Jupiter is choosing to kind of hang back a little bit more. Doesn't want to fight Nagoriyuki super hard up close. There's a flash kick. I was wondering when we were going to see one.
He's saving it. Oh,
Wow, yeah, ready even off the 6H. I wasn't sure if that was like a true get through to the other side kind of deal. Because, 6H has that slow startup and is generally a lot of block stun, but...
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Jupiter playing a lot more counter offense here. We got the DP, we've got the 5D. Tried to block the burst. It does not work in this game.
Oh, you can't
Nope.
dust the... or you can't counter the
Everything that
burst?
is not burst.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, is this?
It,
I don't know how much
it
damage
might
Super does.
be... Oh no,
Oh.
if he had supered, it would have killed. Never mind, it kills anyways.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yep.
Teddy knows more than we do.
Yep. I suppose I should have assumed that, but I don't know, I see people do panic RCs there a lot. So they're like, oh, I need one more hit. But almost every time you do a panic RC there, if you could have supered, it would be the better choice.
Yeah, I think about that with Potemkin a lot, because it's like you can't heavenly, right? So you gotta it would be the wall.
Yeah.
And it's like what does more damage, the wall or a 2H into
It whiffs. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he's got the punish. He did put a gap in there instead of going for the meter. Generally, in a situation like that, oh my gosh.
Well, that answers
freeze
the
time?
disjoint question.
Yeah, you ever freeze time and just see a knife an inch from your face? He picked correctly under pressure, though. And yeah, Jupiter is on a set point here.
Oh, nice. I don't think that's 5H, isn't it? Right?
I
That's
am
not close enough.
not sure. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that Nagoriyuki's Gamma Blade thing went through projectiles like that.
Well, now we do.
Is this...
Yeah, okay. That explains the Rosbrek game. I know this is from like a while ago, but remember when he did that move and we were like, how did that hit if that's close slash? Yeah, I think that's 5H, and that's why it was able to come out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Also, final round here. 1-1 games, 1-1 rounds. That's about as close as you can get. And yeah, there goes the flash kick. Not wanting to deal with that at all. Oh, tried to go for a throw of his own, but yeah, Teddy just mashing there.
Man throw. I don't know. I don't think Jupiter's gonna get burst any point here.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. He is just
No burst.
dead. I like the confirm. That was like, you got the big counter hit slowdown, but you're at that point where you're like, I don't care. If this is hit or blocked, I am using 50 meter to have an even stronger situation. It's time. That was a super cool set to watch, though.
Yeah, Nagoriyuki's such a cool character. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of Rosbrak, we're gonna get Rosbrak versus Callow.
Oh yeah.
We are getting into some of these players' final matches. So I believe that was Jupiter's final match of the night.
Well, good stuff by Jupiter tonight.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think we should have one of each for the rest of the players, but...
Okay. Well, okay. Rosbrak's chip is pretty clean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he knows the Zotto matchup. Probably not.
Yeah,
But,
I would assume that he has not fought a lot of Zotto, because I would assume that most people haven't.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Rosbrak says he's got 2 matches left.
Yes, so this is Rosbrak versus Callow. It's Callow's last match, but Rosbrak still also has to fight Shion. And then Timinator is up against Teddy Payne for the final match.
I see. Oh, big news actually. Apparently, Rosbrak does know the Zotto matchup.
Oh, yeah, I see that over in chat.
This suddenly got interesting because knowing the matchup can do 2 things. It means you're prepared for something, but you might not be prepared for the other player's version of the character. So,
yeah, the good old question: if you only have one training partner with that character, do you know the matchup or do you know the player?
Yeah.
Oh, also speaking of meter management, I would like to see Callow, as time goes on, focus a little bit more on like saving the Eddie meter, like unsummoning him, because he's very strong.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he has real good Eddie usage, but there's a decent chunk of the match where Eddie's just like offline, and that seems to really come to bite him. Yeah. Okay, good match
goes
there.
For the Yeah, he's not about to fall for the same trick 3 times.
That is really scary, though, because Zotto is one of the few characters, I believe he is anyways, who does not have a normal fast enough to mash out of grab. So that was Leaf Grab having just a little bit too much startup and getting caught. But for characters like Zotto, Milia, Faust, and I think Anji are the 4, you do have to jump it.
Oh, alright, well. It's important to keep in mind.
Same for Tickness.
Oh. This is the Rosbrak game.
Yeah, when Rosbrak gets started, he's very good in advantage, for sure. That is how I would describe Rosbrak. He makes his confirms hurt a lot, and he's really good at exerting pressure. Yeah,
honestly, if I had to describe Rosbrak as a player, I would just say Skullgirls. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He has real good defense on the wacky stuff specifically, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good burst coming out from Callow, just being like, no, get your momentum away from me. I know I'll get it back, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. He puts Eddie away.
Yeah, that's good to see. Good blocks there, too, yeah. Chip does just have so many options to get out of things, though. Or, like, so many ways to escape pressure, specifically.
So, I'm not sure, because I don't play Zotto. But, correct me if I'm wrong, does Zotto have a DP super? Like one that's a reliable DP?
He does not have a reversal at all, except for backdash.
I see.
Yeah, I thought that the Shark Super was a reversal, and then Chari and I tested it, and that is not the case.
Huh.
So yeah, if you are under pressure, it's a rough life for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, man, Callow's kind of running up into the, like, wait, if you don't know the matchup, this character just rips you in half matchups. Like, if you don't know that Alpha Blade crosses up in this game, and if you don't know about Leaf Grab, that's rough.
Yeah, that's... Sheesh. Like, I was thinking about that, actually, as we were, like, I was looking at the characters and the other team. I'm like, wait, he's got to fight Leo, Chip, and then, what was it, Geo?
Yo.
No, not Geo.
Or
is it Geo? No. Oh, May,
yeah.
Yeah, Leo, Chip, May, huh? Like,
And yeah, Callow, like, I could definitely tell your offense is pretty well practiced, yeah. And especially as DJKK here was pointing out, like, especially once you started, you know, unsummoning Eddie and stuff, and it just had it up a lot more, that looked real scary to deal with. But yeah, it looked like there were a couple points in the matches where you're just like, oh no, I just took 40% because I didn't know what Leaf Grab was. And that just happens sometimes. But hey, now you know that Leaf Grab is a grab, right? And that you have to jump it, because rip Zotto. Also rip Milia. Oh, Milia, she needs it.
Don't do that.
Nah, she's fine.
You should buff Potemkin though, for real. I want 3-frame pop buster.
Alright, though, getting into this semi-final match, we have Rosbrack still sticking with the chip, not going Anji even here at this last set. If there's technically one more chance we could see it. Up against Shion Voltaire.
Honestly, I'm liking what I'm seeing with the chip. He does have a habit of doing leaf grab twice, which works sometimes, but if you do it every time...
It does seem like both Shion and Callow last round both caught onto that and started mashing against it, so I'll be interested to see if he swaps it up or if that is like a habit. Yeah, for the most part, Shion has kind of been stuck on the back foot this match. I mean, Chip, even a character like Gio with an absolutely amazing dash, like, oh my gosh. Against a character like Chip, you still lose in the mobility department.
Yeah, you can't really beat Chip in the mobility department. It's like, I don't know, that's his whole thing.
Yep.
If someone beat Chip there, I would just feel bad for Chip. You know?
Yeah, it's like Milia in the air, and that's the only thing that's like maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right at the edge of that Red Roman cancel circle. Uh-oh.
Love that.
Yeah, that, man, the slide from that dash into so much range for that charge 5D. It covers so much of the startup.
Yeah, that's, man.
Yeah, blocks the burst. It's so tempting to mash burst when you see a Red Roman cancel, and it's like, you get away with it exactly enough to build it as a habit for your hands, and then you fight people who punish you for it, and you're like, why do I keep doing this? Ooh,
no, yeah, that's something I've noticed actually, is that like a lot of people just instinctively they see that, you know, the red flash and they're like, oh, big damage, I better burst now.
Yep, that and the big
like,
counter hit thing are both definite, just like, uh-oh, burst time points.
Yeah, like it's gotten to the point where I'm like, man, I wish I was starting combos with 2H. What if I just wait after I get something else?
Ooh, good patience, yeah, and I like how Shion tried to go for the 6P there as a way to cover the overhead Rekka, but just didn't quite get the dash first. Also, good blocks coming out from Rosbrack here, knowing that that overhead flippy kick and the spiral arrow style move are both plus. He's not challenging too much after the big like leg sweep thing, though, and that is minus, just, you know, not punishably so. I guess technically, unless you're Chip or Soul, but you gotta be a bit closer than that. But she is minus, so if you let her take her turn again... Yeah, man, it feels like Shion is doing really, really good pressure. I haven't actually seen him go for a tick throw in quite a while. But, hey, I also need it too, right?
You gotta build the habit of blocking, you know?
Yeah, and with that, 2-0 Shion. Alright.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, that was fast.
I feel like I, completely spaced out past the first match. Alright. Well, that's just one more then, right? There we go.
Tim the May up against Teddy Nagoriyuki. But yeah, it feels like Shion is doing really, really well in pressure, but just is not cashing out on those wall hits. as much as I'd like to see. So hopefully we'll see that, you know, get adjusted in the future, because I'm pretty sure that Geo can just murder people off wall hits.
Yeah, Geo, I don't know if this is just like a Twitter combo thing or if this is like a real thing, but I know Geo has some stuff with like you get him to the wall and then
Spectate, by the way.
you sort of like, God, how do I even describe, like you hit him behind you, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Oh, I
you
think
do the
so.
you can do the DP and it like knocks him behind you if you get the right angle on it. So you can get a little bit of extra damage of, you know, knocking him kind of back and forth and then into the wall.
Yeah, I'm not sure how realistic of a starter that is, but like I know for sure that she can do some sort of juggle stuff over at the wall.
Yeah.
That said, though, there's no Geo on the screen here. This is Nagoriyuki versus Mei. One very slow, methodical character, unless you're willing to get very angry, up against kind of a... Wow. That's a decision.
That was my
I love
favorite
that
burst I've seen. That was good.
But yeah, Mei is definitely a buttons and buttons at you character.
Yeah.
And it looks like...
This is just a whole lot of... You pressed your good buttons that are like minus only a little bit, and then you just keep going until you get a hit.
So that match went hugely in Tim's favor. I would like to see meter use, though. Like you were talking about earlier with the 6K, there were a couple times in there he actually got like 4 stray hits to finish out the round, but on any of them he had 100 meter and could have just confirmed it. So definitely something to watch out for in future stuff.
Yeah, Mei 100 meter is different from other characters 100 meter too. Like those supers are nutso, and you can combo into them really well with the wall slides. Oh,
for sure. And yeah, suddenly it's Teddy's turn, and he is just like, wouldn't it be funny if you jumped exactly where the sword went?
Yeah.
Oh wow, just barely avoids that. I assume that was far slash. Double 6K. Yeah, Tim is just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna hit you with it, and then I'm gonna be plus and just keep pressuring.
That 2S, I really like Mei 2S.
It's super good. It's like mostly disjointed too.
Oh, don't get too close. Oh, I just thought the blood meter was gonna go off.
Yeah, one more special and it pops. At this point, though, I'm not sure quite how much Teddy would care, because it's not like he's going to lose too much life, as long as he doesn't get punished for the activation.
Yeah.
That's oh, just barely didn't get that! What a... oh my god, he destroyed that burst. Don't ever burst around me again.
That was beautiful. That was like, that's what I like to see, right? That's some like Slayer backdash cancel stuff, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, for sure. And yeah, when you have a confirm like that, it's definitely a good one to go for. And yeah, I'm seeing close slash is definitely the upward swipe with the little short sword, so
yeah,
that must be 5H, you're right. But yeah, it's cool to see how these two players have been adapting to each other already. Like, the parts of the screen that Teddy is choosing to swing at has changed drastically since the start of the first round. Yeah, and Timmy is like definitely adjusting his timings around it too. Wow, choosing to spend the burst on a blood range round. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him, but I mean, hey, burst for burst. You can have at least a little bit of solace there.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I honestly, jeez, is like the bat swing, is that like a... Is that invincible at all, or is that just straight up?
I am not sure. I just know it's fast, and if you get hit by it, you probably die, especially if you're Milia.
Yeah, and like...
That's about all I know, though.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it almost would have been worth it to do that, if that's invincible, of course, over the burst.
The question would be
round.
if he could get into the round, and with that, Tim does break the wall. Tim's in a real good spot to close out this game, actually.
Yeah. Did Tim win last game?
Nope, it is currently 1-0 Teddy, so if Tim can close this out just like that...
Which he does.
It is, once again, 1-1 final set.
Okay, an entire skeleton just said that Blood Rage Super is a reversal, but it's full screen punishable.
So yeah, probably not the correct choice to go for in neutral, unless you are incredibly sure on that read.
Yeah.
Oh, nice 2H, and gets the pickup off of it. Timmy is already below half health off of like 3 hits.
Yeah.
I like to think that when Nagoriyuki goes into Blood Rage mode in this matchup, he's just getting incredibly upset at the number of specials Mei is allowed to use.
Oh yeah. And he's like, I can use specials too, and then he immediately has to go into Blood Rage.
Mm-hmm. Man, life is super close, but yeah, there goes the pop. Oh no, he couldn't quite finish it!
He slowed. Yeah, there's not.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is play outside that range a little bit.
Yeah, he did actually cut that real close, but also Teddy didn't have the meter to, like, threaten with that reversal super, as, you know, you're, like, one shot, time to go, kind of, like, gamble my life type deal.
Is it better to finish that little slash command normal, or is it better to do 2? Because I've seen a lot of people just do the first 2, and then he steps forward and gets you in a good spot.
I'm not sure. I don't know what the third one looks... Uh-oh. Oh, no, he might...
That is... Oh, gosh.
Well, you know, that sort of worked as a screen check, but unfortunately, yeah, Teddy is now in an incredibly bad spot. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that was like reminiscent of like ABBA, where he got the knockdown, saw the blood rage was full, and just stood just outside their range.
Mm-hmm.
Oof,
But yeah,
okay.
with that will wrap up the match. Kind of unfortunate that it comes down to the blood rage, but I mean, that does happen sometimes. That is one of the risks of playing the character, after all.
Yeah, when you play a character like that, you know, you just gotta take those kind of the L's as you take them.
Mm-hmm.
What was the set count?
Set count was so Infinite Monkey Theorem wins 12-10. It's cool that almost all of, I think actually all of the sets that we've had so far in the league have been as close as they have been.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
They've
been like pretty extremely close, honestly. Like, like I know my set was like 1 point differential, like levels of close, which after the fact, I am glad that I didn't like pay attention to what the set count was. So if I had, I probably would have had way more nerves. But yeah, so that we're not having another match, right?
Like tonight? No, that is the end of it tonight.
Okay.
Yep, I have work in the morning. We do have 2 matches coming up tomorrow, though.